Well, Kenny, that was a bit of a smash and a grab, but I'm sure you'll take that.
Yeah, it's a great win by the players. Kept going, showed fantastic character, and two good goals as well. Matt Clark, Connor Chaplin, two of our younger players, and getting the telling goals, which I was delighted with. And you know, we've been on the receiving end of some late goals, whether they've been warranted or not. You know, they come and it gives you very little time to recover. It's nice for us to get two, come from behind, kept going, and got the win that we've deserved. And breaks a tough sequence for us in January as well, and will give the players a lot of confidence.
Were you disappointed to go behind?
Yeah, we were. I mean, we were on top, but you know, similarly in the first half, up and around that box, we didn't do enough. We were up there on a regular basis. We couldn't find a cutting edge. A lot of balls into the right areas without really creating those clear-cut chances, and that was disappointing. And you know, it just shows you when you do have a second forward on, it does help, because even though maybe you have a little bit less play, you can be more clinical in your finishing, because when the opportunity comes and when the chances come, you can take them. But delighted for the players. Breaks a real tough sequence for us, and you know, we've been on through January the receiving end of a few late goals, and that's been really frustrating for us, because at times our performances haven't warranted those losses. But great win away from home. We haven't had many, and delighted with the players.
You brought Chaplin and Lowe on at half-time. Was that a source of your dissatisfaction or a desire to change things? Yeah,
we'd played well up to the box, and then we sort of ran out of ideas a little bit, and a lot of balls into the box didn't look threatening enough, I didn't think, and wanted to just slightly change things. You know, we can say we were unlucky to be 1-0 down, but we were. And Jamal's pace, athleticism was, you know, I felt lacking in the team, and he needed to come on. And for Brett anyway, he needed support. He needed support in and around him of a second forward.
Connor's attitude has always been spot on. He was playing at Bognor on Tuesday night, and he comes here today. Do you glad for him that he got that goal? Yeah, I'm delighted for him. He's one of the younger players that we have, that we're working hard with. Delighted for him to get that particular goal. He's Portsmouth through and through, and as the cycle's gone of late, he hasn't had many minutes, but getting a crucial goal like that will only stand him in good stead. Most importantly, give him confidence as he works to get back into the team. I know you'll feel sorry for MK Dons. You'll be glad that Pompey have done what they've done. Yeah, a lot of games are very close in this level, and today was. You know, we've had the majority of it in the first half and gone 1-0 down when we were right on top, and that gave them a little bit of confidence. And you can see then the last 15 minutes, obviously because of the position that they're in, them getting slightly edgy, and then we have a few chances, and again, you know, a very tight game, not much in it, could have gone either way, typical of many games that we've played, and typical of the division so far this season, I feel, for the majority of sides. But it's good for us to come back for once, because, as I said, you know, there's been a number of late goals that have gone against us, and it's a lot better feeling if it works for you. And three points very hard earned, and for the players, for their commitment, for their attitude, for their desire to keep going, very well deserved. Perhaps a word for Luke McGee, who at the other end came back in and was immaculate.
He was, yeah, and you know, for him, he's still 22 years old, a developing goalkeeper, has enough to be a very, very good keeper, as we know and as we've seen during the course of the season.
In a nutshell, deserved to win today?
Yeah, many tight games, and you know, games we haven't deserved to lose sometimes. And today was a tight one. I suppose it could have gone either way. A very open, very expansive side, a side at the moment that you know, I think are probably in a false position. If you're looking at where MK Dons are anyway, you know, you wouldn't expect them, have expected them to be down in the relegation places, and they're battling for their lives now, going into the last few months to try to get out of there. But you could tell that towards the end they were nervous, and when the opportunity comes, we took them. And as I said, it's a key win for us, and so I'm delighted with the players, because we haven't had enough away from home.